Hi everyone, welcome to today's unboxing of Sansi's new 100-watt RGB floodlight. So we'll just do kind of a brief video, introduce some of the specifications, and then we will plug it in underneath the table here, and we'll give everyone kind of a look of how the brand new RGB floodlight looks. So as I unbox the product, we can just kind of go through some of the basic specifications, some applications, and then we will obviously slowly kind of plug it into the power socket at the bottom. So as you can see, just by kind of unboxing it, in the size and the dimensions of the light itself, it is 23 centimeters by 62 centimeters and 27 centimeters in height. So it's 27 by kind of 23 and 62 centimeters. So it is kind of relatively large, but not overbearing if you were to use it in the back or front yard of your home. So I will just kind of place the box out of the way of the video, and then we'll kind of plug the light in, and then we'll kind of go through some of the specifications, applications, while you can kind of focus on looking at the light itself. So as you can see here, obviously the metal bracket kind of works on the back of the light, and then it does obviously come with one control inside the box. In terms of brightness, it is 100 watts, which is kind of 600 watt equivalent in terms of incandescent previous kind of floodlights outdoors. So a lot of gardens and homes do actually use 600 watt halogens or incandescents, and this would be about equivalent to 600 of those, or 600 watt powered of those. So this is 100 watts. You're kind of getting around a ratio of 1:6 in terms of kind of wattage and power outage as well. So there is actually a memory function. So obviously while we were using the light, it was set into red, so we will kind of set it to white color now. We'll move kind of shine it on an object here just so you can kind of see. This is obviously a very high color rendering of the flood lamp. So this is obviously 5000K, close to natural daylight. And then obviously you can go through and change the modes as well. So obviously there's 16 colors, 6 working modes, and there's various kind of what lighting effects you have on the light as well. So there's strobe. This is kind of obviously a basic strobe. We will pause it there and change the color just to kind of make it a little better. It is red there, so as you set it into strobe mode, the light itself will be flashing in different colors if you do set it that way as well. So we'll set it to kind of a red, and then we'll set it to flash mode as well. Obviously this flash mode goes into various different colors as well. And then we'll go into fade. So obviously fade is kind of a slower version of the flash and the strobe. And then we'll kind of head into a blue color as well, just to kind of show you the different color options of the light. And then we will go into smooth as well. So if you were kind of using this as a wall washing light up a building, or for the exterior of the home, this kind of effect is one of the best ways during holidays, Christmas, Easter, kind of further on kind of holidays throughout summer as well. So if you do have garden parties, a patio area, etc., these floodlights are very bright, they are very powerful, but they're also kind of very practical for around the exterior of kind of a commercial building or a residential building. So that was kind of a brief introduction of the light itself. As we kind of just swap through, we will go through some kind of various color options as well. That was kind of a brief introduction of the light, and then kind of we will just go into some brief detail of the technology behind the light. So in terms of the size of the light, obviously we said it was kind of 23 by 24 by 64, and the ceramic kind of, you won't be able to see it on this floodlight as it is different design to our previous floodlights. The ceramic heatsink is within the light, but we do have a glass casing, so it's not kind of a totally hollow body in terms of compared to the previous design. The LEDs are obviously still attached to a ceramic heatsink, but this is within kind of the glass casing of the floodlight. So if you were to kind of look at the back of the light as well, there is kind of the fin heatsink kind of design on the back, just to ensure kind of higher heat dissipation through the back of the light. So if you are kind of looking into these lights, you will be getting kind of a lot more light, a lot more kind of energy efficiency through the ceramic heatsink, the kind of hollow fin design on the back, and just kind of using less wattage in terms of 100 watts compared to previously designed halogen kind of 600 watt outdoor floodlight. So this is a new RGB 100 watt floodlight from Sansi. As you can see, if I just turn it off, we will make it facing the screen. It's remote controlled. It's kind of relatively medium size compared to the size of the beam it does produce, but obviously they are kind of a great addition just to add to your home or commercial building.